What's up guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so happy you are here, and today we have just a chill little video. We're doing a mukbang video. We love doing mukbangs.
Yes sir! Anytime I just get to eat and sit in front of a camera and talk is a good time.
Are we just gonna pretend like you didn't just howl to the moon?
Yes sir!
Where did we get our food from today?
You know what I'm saying? I like me a redhead or two. You get what I'm saying? So, one or two. I like to keep one or two in my life. And today, we're talking two. We got Channing and we got Wendy.
Hey,
chilling with us today.
Shout out Wendy. And we don't normally eat Wendy's, but I don't know why. Because I feel like Wendy's is underrated. Every time I go there, I like it, but then I always forget to go back. I don't know why.
Does that mean you really don't like it that much?
No, it means I like it. I don't know what the science is behind that, but I'm excited because we never eat it.
I'm excited too. I like it. I've always been a fan of Wendy's, and I think they're better than McDonald's, 100%. I don't think that's a question. So while we're eating today, we're gonna be answering questions and topics that you guys gave us on our Instagrams. And by the way, if you don't follow us on our Instagrams, you know, go ahead and do that.
And thank you to everyone who submitted something because it helps us a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, now let's just get into it and show them what we ordered because I'm hungry.
Go first.
Okay. Well, for my drink of choice, you know I had to get a Sprite. I wanted the strawberry lemonade, but it's just a little too sweet. Like, I just want a sip. So usually I just get a sip of his, but I get a Sprite.
True. As she already mentioned, I got my strawberry lemonade. You know what I'm saying? Huge strawberry lemonade guy.
It's a problem.
It's
an issue. Okay. I had to cut him off one time.
Are we going there?
That's right.
Okay. You know, it's a mukbang, you know, so gotta go crazy. I also got a strawberry frosty. I was going for the chocolate, but they were out today. So we're gonna try the strawberry.
I think it's new.
Is it?
Yeah, I saw on their website.
So we'll be giving a new strawberry frosty review today. I'm gonna put it in the freezer now.
Okay. All right, now let's get to the food. Are y'all ready? So I didn't know what to get, and I was browsing the menu, and then I saw they had a $5 biggie bag.
She's so new. Everybody knows about the biggie bag.
I didn't know about the biggie bag, and I'm like, $5 hairs? Like, that's a good deal. And I'll show you what all it included. First, I got
this too, so.
Did you eat one of my nuggets?
No.
There's 3.
I didn't.
You're supposed to get 4 nuggets, but I'm only seeing 3 here.
No way.
And he's the one who went and got it. So.
Did it fall out?
You obviously ate it.
I did not eat it. We'll see.
Well, I got 3 nuggets. You're supposed to get 4. I still think you ate it. Then you get fries in your biggie bag. Did you eat some of my fries too? Wait. I think I found.
See, I told you. Okay.
I'm sorry.
My name is cleared.
I'm sorry about that. But I mean, I don't forgive you for this.
I did eat a couple of these.
Either you or Wendy messed up, because this is not acceptable. And now I understand why it's only $5. But I'm gonna give Wendy's a chance still. Then I got, yeah, this was mine. Then I got.
Why do you keep pausing?
Because I see cheese.
Oh, yikes. I freaking told them specifically. She asked. I said specifically.
That has cheese on it, my guy.
I told her specifically.
And it has mayonnaise.
She messed up big time.
It has mayonnaise. Oh no.
I read it exactly as you told it. I said, can I tell you what I want on this?
I believe you.
Yeah.
They always have to check it.
Yeah, but.
See, this is what happens when I don't go. But it's okay.
Because there was a line and it was already like, so what am I gonna do? Get back in line if it's wrong?
Yeah.
And we were already running on a time crunch.
It's okay. Well, it also comes with a burger, but I can't eat this because it has mayonnaise and cheese on it, and I don't want any of those things. So, I bet this is really good, but I'm not gonna eat it.
Can we get you like a bottom piece of bread out of the pantry?
It has mayonnaise all over it.
Good God. Can we just get the burger out?
Baby, you always have to check. I really believed in you. That's okay, I have nuggets, that's fine.
Sorry about that.
So that was kind of a fail. So Wendy's isn't looking too great at this moment. I don't think we're ever gonna get sponsored by Wendy's.
I want to be realistic. I told you when I first came in the house, The worker at Wendy's was so nice. So nice. Very, very kind.
She knew she fudged up and she was trying to make up for it. But anyways, that's what comes in the $5 biggie.
So moving on, I got a classic crispy sandwich, I got a crispy clackety crunch.
Baked in a buttery, crispy flake.
I got a classic crispy chicken sandwich, and I got no tomatoes and no pickles.
Good luck.
She must have been flirting with me because she listened to my order.
Interesting.
Clearly.
Interesting. Also, this definitely tastes like Sierra Mist.
Can you guys research that? I don't know. Is
That's
it?
100% Sierra Mist.
Yeah.
That's
I think
okay.
so.
I like Sierra Mist, but I'm just overwhelmed right now.
And then I also got fries. That looks really full.
Why didn't you get the biggie bag?
Because the chicken sandwich on the biggie bag looked a little smaller than if you ordered the chicken sandwich by itself.
Okay.
I don't know.
I was just curious.
Yeah, I basically did get a biggie bag though. 4 chicken nuggets and that's it. And that's our order.
Okay, so the first question we got actually was, how did we meet? Which is a perfect question because we have a whole video about this on our channel, and we will put it in the cards up here. But we met in high school. I mean, we didn't meet at school, but we were in high school and we met at a like carnival festival, and I was terrified to death and I ran away from him.
That's a short story of it, yeah?
Yeah, it was like 8 years ago.
Wow.
That's scary. Oh my gosh, that makes me feel really old. Okay. So yeah, watch the video if you want to learn more. Someone also asked, what was the house buying process? I'm assuming you mean like, what was it like? I feel like I still haven't fully recovered from it.
Shoot.
So we've been in our house for almost 10 months now, which is insane. Insane. It was a roller coaster, to say the least.
It was for sure a roller coaster. And coincidentally, we also have multiple videos on that. But the short story of it is she graduated a year before me. So right when I graduated, we started looking for a house, and it took us about 4 months.
It was like 5 months.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the housing market was crazy. It was stressful for sure, but we had some great realtors like that helped us through the process. We would not have been able to do it without them.
Yeah.
And we just in general have a great support system. I feel like that really just we were in a good position, so there wasn't added stress to find a place. Yeah, it was stressful, but overall just super blessed that we were able to find somewhere, and I wouldn't change a thing.
Me neither.
So
going along with that question, someone also asked, what's been the best and worst part of having a house? Which I think is a great question. I haven't really thought about this. For me, I think the best part of having a house is like, you own it. Like, it's your space, you can do whatever you want with it. No one's gonna tell you you can't do that. You basically like get to build your own like sanctuary, and like you decide what your space is like what it looks like, what it feels like, the energy.
that's huge.
Yeah, that's my favorite part because like no one can take that away from you. Well, unless you don't make your payments, but make your payments. But it's just like your own space in this crazy, huge, chaotic world, and I think that's really special. The worst part, what would you say the worst part is? I can't think of one off the top of my head.
What is the worst part?
I guess you could say like one bad part about having a house is if something breaks, you have to fix it.
Yeah,
like,
but we haven't really had that happen, have
yeah, we haven't had like any issues with our house yet. It sounds kind of crazy, but I can't really think of any cons of owning our house. I mean, you have to pay for it, but you have to pay to live anywhere.
You live, really, yeah.
So I don't know. I love it. I personally love it. I do think it takes a huge level of responsibility that you have to make sure you're ready for.
Right.
it's okay if you're not ready for that responsibility because it's a lot. And I will say, I can't imagine owning a house by myself. Like
That's true. Having you as a partner, ooh.
Or even just like a roommate or multiple roommates, I think would make it a lot easier because it would be a lot by yourself. It's possible,
yeah,
but it would be a lot.
Yeah, I feel like we're a good team. Paying bills and like grocery shopping and cooking and cleaning and yard work. Like, I just feel like we're a good team.
Good team.
Good team.
The next question is, what are y'all's jobs or careers? Which is a great question because we don't really talk about that.
And I'll actually stop you right there. We're not going to. I can't. The government actually requires that I don't. So that's all I really can say, and I really don't want to be asked any more questions about that.
Oh my god. That was so harsh.
Is that believable?
No.
Okay. So my senior year of college, I was able to get an internship at an engineering firm locally, and it was perfect. It was in my field, so I did that for a couple months and graduated with my Bachelor's of Science in Mechanical Engineering. And luckily they hired me full time. So I've been working for them for almost 2 years now.
Really?
Yeah. 2020
Wow.
December. So
Wow.
it'll be December this year.
Like a year and a half.
Yeah.
But that's still crazy.
Yeah.
Also, I'm down to my last nugget.
Okay.
So I hope you enjoy your meal.
Well, I'll try.
Okay, so I graduated with a communications degree and I am a communications manager at a school, which I love. I never thought that I would work at a school with my degree, but it just ended up working out perfectly. I love my job. I love like working in education. Every day is different. So yeah, that's what I do. So we had a couple people ask about wedding planning, like how's it going, where we're at in the wedding planning process, which is a great question because wedding planning takes up a lot of time when you don't have a professional planner.
And you both have full-time jobs.
And you both are busy, but I feel like it's going pretty well. We're a little less than a year out now, which is terrifying. We have the majority of our big vendors like florists, food,
Obviously,
photographer,
venue,
we have a date, all of that.
Alcohol.
And I just marked a huge thing off of my to-do list because last week I picked out my wedding dress, which was so much fun, like the best experience. I had my family around me and I picked out my most perfect dress and I'm so excited to wear it, and Jaden doesn't know what it looks like. And it's killing me to not tell him about it.
I'm dying to see it. I know you're gonna look gorgeous. Like
I want you to see it so bad.
You're gonna be a gorgeous bride.
Thank you.
Like I know that. I just can't wait to see you. But I'm so happy that you were able to find that because I know how much stress you had thinking about finding that. And the fact that you found it on your first try.
I know.
Is amazing.
It was like the 4th or 5th dress I tried on. And I tried on dresses after that, but then I just kept thinking about that one. And I was like, yeah, I want to go put it back on. And
I heard there were some tears in the room.
I cried.
Yeah.
I held it together until they had me walk around the store in it just to like make sure I felt good in it. And once I turned the corner, like away from everyone, I kind of lost it, and then my mom lost it, and it was just a whole moment. It was a whole moment, and it was beautiful, and it was perfect. So yeah, finally have my dress, and the next steps will just be like securing like the little details.
Comment down below if you're trying to come to my bachelor party. We're going crazy.
Oh my god. I love how like these questions all kind of like connect to each other. So someone asked our favorite thing about being engaged. I know mine.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to share it with the group?
Yeah. So my favorite thing is finally calling him something other than my boyfriend because we've been dating for so long. We are almost at 7 years, and after a certain amount of time, and like let me know if you feel this way if you're like in a long-term relationship, but like boyfriend just doesn't cut it anymore because like he was so much more to me than a boyfriend. It just felt like I wanted people to know how meaningful he was to me. So now that I can call him a fiance, I feel like people are like, know that we're more serious.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
No, I 100% agree with that.
That's my favorite part. I'm like, yeah, this is my fiance. Like, no one asks. I'm like, this is my fiance.
Especially being so young, I don't know. I just really take pride in the relationship that we've been able to build. And just the term girlfriend, you know, there's nothing wrong with that, but it didn't really get my point across for what you really meant to me. And especially because, you know, we were living together. We had bought a house before, and we were still dating.
I have another favorite. I just love when people see my ring. They're like, oh my gosh, are you engaged? And I'm like, yeah. And then I get to tell them like all about Jaden and like all about the wedding plans.
They're like, okay, I didn't ask all that.
No, they did ask.
Yeah, I cannot relate to that. Literally, when we got engaged, I wanted to feel like different. And you know, she got a ring that she could wear every day. I wanted something to show the world and just like remind myself like, holy crap, like we are engaged. And so I bought like a little silicone like ring that people wear when they're married, but they like want to go to the gym and have their ring. So I tried to wear that for a couple of days, and Channing was like, no, like I don't want to see a ring on you until we're married. So that got cut out really quick.
Okay, so I really like this question. Someone asked, how did you know he/she was the one? That's a big question.
You want me to answer first?
Yeah.
First thing I'll say is I had a really long trial run. So that helps.
What?
We dated for a really long time, so I got to see like a lot of sides to you, you know, and really got to get to know you and what makes you tick and your past and your family and your everything. You know, whenever it was time to propose to you, there was not a doubt in my mind. I mean, obviously I had decided that you were the one way before that. Obviously we had our plans that we wanted to get done. You know, we wanted to get a house and we wanted things to fall into place before we got engaged. I don't know that there was a moment when I knew you were the one. It just always worked. And even whenever things weren't working, we figured out a way to make them work. And it just always felt natural. I remember whenever I was about to go off to college out of state, you know, it wasn't a doubt in my mind I wanted to give you that promise ring. And that meant forever to me. So that was at 2 years in. So I'm sure I knew before that, but I guess I don't really have a specific moment.
I don't think I have a moment either. I mean, like going off of that, I knew, which like sounds so crazy. I've talked about it before on our channel, but I knew I wanted to marry Jaden when I was in high school. Like I knew there was a chance he could like not feel the same and potentially break my heart, but I knew how I felt.
There's a lesson in that. And I think it's that in order to really have a chance at a great relationship, there has to be vulnerability.
Yes.
You know, because like you said, I could have broken your heart, but we wouldn't have been here if you wouldn't have given us that shot.
Yeah, being vulnerable is hard.
Yeah.
Also, I will say this, like, I don't know of a specific moment, but I will say, and I don't think I've ever told you this before, but the biggest thing for me knowing he was the one was seeing him interact with my family. Because I brought him around my family really early on because I was in love with him. And just seeing like how well he fit into my family and how much my family loved him was like the last like piece that I needed to be like, I want that to be my husband. Like, I mean, obviously there's a tons of other reasons why, but that was like the missing piece.
It's always been so easy with your family. Your family's the best.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how someone could not vibe with your family.
My mom would tell me she would tell me in a nice way, like if she thought that I was with the wrong person, and she has been nothing but supportive of Jaden and has loved Jaden since day one. So I was like, that's just so important to me.
I love that lady.
Me too. I love that lady.
I love your whole family.
Shout out to you, Sheila.
Let's take a short break and get a frosty.
All right, now that he's got his frosty, first of all, let's do a first taste test.
Oh, here we go.
Oh.
Tastes like strawberry milk, like Nesquik strawberry milk. This is very reminiscent of my childhood. Why are you cringing? Ew, that was a bad cringe.
Because I hate...
You guys saw that, I hope. Why aren't you cringing at me like
Because
that?
I hate milk. So, like, anytime I heard...
Dude, this is a milkshake. You know what a frosty is?
I know, but it smells like milk.
Did you just try it?
Oh, that's...
Have you never smelled the milkshake before?
I don't like the smell of strawberry milk. I think this is a really good question. If you weren't doing what you're doing now career-wise, what would you love to do?
Oh, I think I have an answer to this.
Really?
I think I do.
Wait, can I guess?
Well,
Can we guess for each other? And then tell me
this
if
is
I'm right.
easy. You're gonna know it's like what it is.
I just want to guess and see if I can get it.
Okay, you can guess.
And then you can guess for me.
Okay.
If Jaden was in engineering and like literally no limitations, I think he would want to be like a manager for like an artist.
Oh wow.
Like
that's not where I was gonna take that.
Really?
No, that's not where I was gonna take that.
Oh.
But that's pretty cool. So what I was gonna say was something to do with athletics. So
really?
either football or basketball, yeah.
What?
And I have a love for basketball that I wish I would have explored when I was playing, but like, so probably football.
I've never heard you say that.
Yeah, I mean.
You've never told me that. Really?
I love being around it.
Like, what would you want to do?
I love being around it.
What would you want to do, though?
I mean, some sort of coach, I guess.
What?
I say that, and her brother is a coach, a basketball coach, and I see like a lot of the things that it takes. Mm-hmm. I don't love that. I don't love like having to, you know, away games, not getting home till like 1 a.m. and multiple nights a week and things like that.
Yeah.
So there's positives and negatives, and
I'm just shocked right now.
no, I just think it would be.
I've never heard you say that.
I just think it would be cool to be around athletics in some capacity. I haven't really thought about that much. I'm never going to do that, like 99%, but I just think it would be cool.
Wow. I'm just like, I feel like I don't even know you right now.
I'm a new man.
Wow, okay. So what do you think mine would be?
Right off the bat, I think yours would be working with children. That's just what I'm gonna leave it at, whether that's a teacher or not.
Really?
Yeah. Is it not?
That is wrong. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love children, but if I could do anything I wanted, I would definitely want to do PR for like either professional sports team or a big college. Like, what? You know this.
Well, I know this. I guess we just went about this question a different way. I got out of engineering completely and put myself in a different world. And you're just saying like in a different environment, doing the same
PR
thing.
is different though. If I wasn't so, I mean, obviously I can't change this about myself, but if I wasn't so squeamish and like have such a weak stomach, I could totally see myself being a nurse. I've always
Never in my life I've heard that.
I never knew you were going to be a coach. But no, seriously, I watch like I don't know if you know this, but I watch nursing videos like all the time.
What?
I love to watch like nurses' days in the life because I just think that if I had the stomach for it and wasn't so squeamish, that I would like being a nurse because I love helping people.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Like I've always like been interested in a career that helps people, and I feel like a nurse is a huge career that helps people. So if I was like totally out of my comfort zone in a totally different career, I could see myself being a nurse.
Imagine that though. A nurse and a coach. I wonder what their schedules as a couple looks like. I'm sure they're out there.
No,
but...
imagine you're the coach of the team I'm doing PR for.
Oh wow.
That could get kind of
messy. You know what I'm saying?
like
one of those.
I'll get you some good press.
I didn't know that what you were gonna say. But yeah.
Another good question is, do y'all plan to live in Arkansas forever?
That's a great question. We were actually just talking about this.
Yeah. Yeah, we were.
That's a great question. So I guess I'll start. We've, been born and raised in Arkansas. So we have families here that we love very much, and nieces and all of the above. So we love family and we love spending time with family. So that definitely in the near future is going to keep us here.
Yeah.
And we love this area. It's a great area. But we were talking about where we would live if it was in Arkansas. And I mean, do we want to tell them a couple of the places that we were talking about? So we've always said that if we didn't live here, we would probably live in Kansas City. That's just one place we've always talked about. We have family up there too, and we like it up there. But very recently, we were talking about Seattle, Washington, and how cool we think it would be to live there. Comment down below if you have any family there or if you've ever lived there, but we think it would be cool to live there. And
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess that's just a pipe dream, but.
Well, I've always had like this fascination with Seattle. And it's crazy because I've never been there. Like I act like I love it, but I've never even been there.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, something about Seattle has always just fascinated me and like drawn me in. Just like the whole Pacific Northwest in general, like I just think that area seems like a great place to live, mostly because of the weather and like the scenery and all of that. But I could see us living somewhere like that where it's like a big city, but it's not like a New York or like an LA. All of that to say, for the near future, we plan on staying in Arkansas. I think for me, especially, I don't know when I'm gonna have kids, but when I do, I wanna be around family. That's something that's really important to me. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Someone asked, do y'all remember your honest first impressions of each other?
That's a great question.
Oh, I remember.
Spill the beans.
If you've watched our How We Met Storytime, you know that I thought Jaden was a player for real. Like, and okay, you have to admit that you kind of were. Like,
Okay, there's a difference between good with the ladies and player.
oh,
Let's just put that out there.
I'm gonna throw up.
Why?
I'm gonna
A player
throw up.
is, you know what I'm saying, playing left, right, lying. That wasn't the boy. That wasn't me. You know, never was dishonest with my intentions. Let's put it that way.
Really? Don't get me started. I won't do
There
that.
was one time where it got a
won't
little
do
cloudy, but other than that,
Okay.
I wasn't a liar. Because player is kind of like liar. Was never a liar,
No.
cheater, never was none of
To
that.
me, a player is someone who just like likes to
Play.
dibble dabble.
Yeah, well, different people have different connotations. You have to admit,
Okay.
some people think player is like liar, cheater.
So what would you call yourself?
Go with the ladies. You heard what I would call myself.
Oh my god, okay, so I knew that he had been good with a lot of ladies. And he had a lot of girlfriends, whereas I had only had one boyfriend at that point, so we were very different. And I was a little bit scared of him. Yeah, well, like I was scared to like, cause I thought you were like attractive, but I was scared to
Like actually get to know me and let me get to know you.
Yes, because I was like, well, he's just gonna play me like everybody else and move on to the next lady. And so I was a little bit scared. But like when I actually met him, I got to know him, my first impression was that he was really goofy and I never felt like he was...
I was a bit cheeky.
You were a little cheeky, you know, we had a good little banter. Once I got to know you, I never thought you had bad intentions, like at all.
Thank you.
So, yeah. What do you remember?
You just had a cool vibe. You just
Really?
Yeah, you seemed quiet, which I was intrigued about. But I thought you dressed cool.
Really?
You weren't like other girls. And so, and this might sound bad, and this might play to the player theme, but it felt like a challenge that I hadn't really like experienced before. And so I really wanted to, I was just like,
Really?
let me figure out what that's about. You weren't like any other girl, like, yeah.
You thought I was cool?
You seemed like you had a cool vibe,
I
yes.
thought you would think I was lame.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Aw. I'm glad that you went for the challenge.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Was it challenging?
Not really.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The next question we got is, do you feel famous when someone mentions your videos to you in person? I don't know what your answer to this is, but I'll say that it feels weird to think that people actually watch these that have access to us or actually know us in person. Because, I don't know, we just don't think about that. It just feels like, you know, we're just having a good time talking to a camera, and then it just lives on the internet.
Yeah, I don't think famous is the right word, but there has been, especially when we used to do YouTube like a lot more, like a few years ago, like we would go to the mall and people would be like, oh my gosh, I watch your videos, and I'm like, me? It's like cool that like our videos like reached people that we don't know in real life. It's also really cool because we have now made friends that we've never met in real life, but like friends we made from them watching our videos, and we keep in touch. And I just think that's the coolest thing. Like, we have friends in other states, and hopefully we will meet them one day, but it's like, how cool is that? Like, just from us being silly and posting stuff on the internet. But yes, we love talking to people that watch our videos. If you ever do see us, please say hi. We love talking to people, and it's such a cool thing. The internet is such a cool thing. It is.
Our camera's dying and we've answered all the questions. We finished our food, so I think that's a sign that the mukbang is over. We really appreciate you guys watching, and we hope to see you on the next video.
Yes, sir.
Until then, peace out.
Peace out. How's it go? 8 times.
Peace up. 8 times. Three, 2, 1, action.
I just, you know, acted mysterious.
I'm not gonna question it. I'm just gonna say thank you very much.
No, let me do the beats, baby. It's hurting my hand.
I got my bachelor's of science in mechanical engineering, and actually an engineer today. So I've been at the company. What, woman?
It's just funny, like, and actually I am an engineer today. No.
I got my bachelor's of science, and I'm actually a today, so. Okay, let's try again.
Did you drop something?
Mm-mm.
Oh. Those are your toes?
Yeah. Shout out Sheila B. I bet she does right now.
Oh my god, we can't put that.
Peace up, A-Town.